was running the country for the 4 years Joe Biden was in the Oval Office? A question everyone seems to be asking, but no one is providing clear answers to. But House Oversight Committee Chair James Comer has vowed to get to the bottom of who operated Joe Biden's autopen while in office. This week, former top Biden aide Neera Tanden, who served as director of Biden's Domestic Policy Council, testified in front of the House Oversight Committee for hours behind closed doors. And according to reports, Tanden told the committee she was authorized to direct autopen signatures in the Biden White House, even though she had limited interactions with the former president, but testified that she had no idea who in Biden's inner circle was giving her the final clearance to do so. Tanden reportedly testified that in her role, she would send memos to Biden's inner circle to get approval to use the autopen, but did not know what the actions of approval were before she received the go-ahead to use autopen signatures. But Tanden did insist that Sleepy Joe was in charge all along. After her testimony, Tanden briefly spoke to reporters.
I just spoke with the House Oversight Committee, Majority and Minority Council. I answered every question, was pleased to discuss my public service, and it was a thorough process, and I'm glad I answered every question.
Was there an effort to disguise President Biden's condition?
Absolutely not.
I will say, Matthew Foldy, that she is the director of Domestic Policy Council. She wouldn't have the final say in this. Do you think James Comer has to dig deeper in trying to get the chief of staff there?
I think he's going to continue digging. I interviewed Republican Congressman Jimmy Petronas from Florida, who wants a select committee set up to look into this. I mean, it's crazy to think this is what was not only running the country, a little pen, but also that it seems like there was an auto pen running the auto pen. No one wants to take responsibility for who had the final say here. And I think this underscores the cover-up that not only the media, including Jake Tapper, participated in for 4 years of Biden's presidency, but that every single Biden staffer, including Neera Tanden, who's basically just a Twitter troll with a White House staff badge, participated in. And she said she walked away right as she asked, was there an effort to cover it up? Absolutely not. And then just walks away.
What was strange with me, Amber, was that she was basically kind of saying, well, I don't really know. I didn't have the final order. She was very, kind of pushing it aside. But when you really work at the White House, you know that the staff secretary is very involved. I mean, they're the ones that take the papers to the president. I mean, there is a process, and it just keeps, it feels like
look at Will Scharf, the current staff secretary.
Exactly.
The dude is everywhere.
Right. Why wouldn't Joe Biden open up more of his signings to the public?
Right. And we interviewed at the Daily Caller Dr. Ronnie Jackson a few weeks ago about Biden's declining health, and he pointed out that they should be bringing in the staff secretaries and subpoenaing them if they don't comply with a voluntary testimony, because they see every single document that makes its way through the White House.
Can I just point to some of the language that we just shared here? A woman named Neera Tanden, not a household name across the United States of America, not a highfalutin, not elected to any office. They like to say, like Elon Musk was not elected. She was not elected either. But it says that this woman, Neera Tanden, that no one knows, was authorized to direct auto pen signatures.
So someone did the authorization.
We need a special counsel, I think. And so she was authorized, and somebody else is doing the auto pen. So we have interns doing presidential
they have an auto pen
and,
using the auto pen to sign the document.
Who was really in charge?
The president should have been signing all of the different forms, unless it would have been something that would have been very, very minor.
Christmas
like a
cards.
Correspondence letter for your 50th anniversary of the grandparents.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.